The other decision, right? The cabinet yesterday, in its first decision, really approved the financial assistance to construct 3 crore houses in rural and urban India. Sources have told CNBC-TV18 that the centre could spend close to rupees 4 lakh crores on this over the next 5 years. Sources also say that a middle-class housing scheme for the poor may also come up for a cabinet nod. Sapna is here with more details on this. Sapna, good afternoon.
Hi. So very clearly over the next 5 odd years, and these are very back of the envelope approximations as of now, so to speak, but more or less kosher. So around 3.75 to around 4 lakh crore, lakh crore odd is what the estimate is as far as the costing for the additional 3 crore house construction is concerned under PMAY. If you look at the Grameen part of it, so 2 crore houses well defined over there in terms of the numbers, and that estimate is around 2.5 lakh crores over the next 5 years. I'm talking in terms of the expenditure. And mind you, this is only with the central government because it's a centrally sponsored scheme. 60-40 is the spend ratio between the centre and the states. So this 60% that we're talking about is the centre's share, and that's somewhere around that 3.75 to 4 lakh crore odd rupees over the next 5 odd years. However, let's also keep in mind that in the current year's budget itself, Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana has got an 80,000 crore odd allocation. Plus, if you look at the Grameen housing, there is a separate allocation for that as well. So if you put both the numbers together, somewhere around 20% of this approximate 3.75 to 4 lakh crore odd, I think has already been taken care of. However, the additional sums that we are talking about are quite substantive, and there may be a possibility that some kind of additional funding may be required. So that's something that the centre will take care of. That's one. Second, we also give to understand that since we are also talking about urban houses being constructed in this 3 crore number, so the middle class housing scheme that was already announced by the finance minister in her interim budget, the expenditure part of that will already be included in this. However, the scheme is likely to come up for a separate cabinet nod.
Sapna, thanks very much for that. By the way, do we know, Sapna, how this is going to be administered, the scheme? Is it going to be through giving an interest subvention? Do we know the mechanics of it?
Yeah, for the middle class housing, is that what you're asking? Yes, I mean, interest rate subvention is how it's going to work. We had done some detailing over the last 2 or 3 odd months. Don't really recollect the details, but yes, interest rate subvention is definitely on the cards. We just have to wait and watch and see when the cabinet nod comes out, because the detailing will only happen there. But as far as the expenditure for that is concerned, since it's part of the PMA by itself, it's a subset. Hence, that expenditure number will be included in this approximation that we're talking about of 3.75 lakh crore to 4 lakh odd crores over the next 5 years.
All right, Sapna, thanks very much for that. Great to get those details, and of course, we'll get you more when the nod comes in terms of the mechanics.